What do you think costs more?
Okay.
The Abuja National Stadium
Mm-hmm.
or the Allianz Arena, Bayern Munich?
Allianz Arena. I think
Allianz
the Abuja
Arena.
Stadium is 30,000, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually 60,000.
60,000.
Yeah.
Is it above 60,000?
Allianz Arena is 75,000.
So Allianz Arena should cost more.
It should cost more.
I don't know.
Okay,
Allianz
so
Arena.
Allianz Arena actually costs more, but
Okay.
the difference is $20 million. The
$20 million.
Nigeria
Mm.
Stadium costs 360 million
Mm.
for 60,000 seats,
Okay.
and it was built in 2003. While
2003.
the Allianz Arena
Mm-hmm.
costs 380 million
Mm-hmm.
for 75,000 seats, and it was completed in 2005.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, the Abuja Stadium has been removed from international.
Removed.
Like, there's no AC anymore, no
Removed.
cables. It's no longer involved in
It's almost
international
a farm.
football. It's not,
Almost a farm.
but the Allianz Arena
Yeah.
is still hosting Champions League. In fact, it's
Bayern
still
Munich are playing in heat
like it is still one of the best stadiums in
in
the
the world.
world. So that just shows the disparity. All right, let's
I
go to the
forgive
next
them.
one. The new Lagos-Calabar Highway. Yeah,
Are we going there?
the coastal road.
The pride of our government.
700 kilometers.
700
Kilometers.
Okay.
That is the length.
Uh-huh.
That and the Cairo-Cape Town highway, which
Okay.
is, you know where Cairo is?
I'm
Egypt.
aware, yes.
You know where Cape Town is?
I'm aware. Cape Town, yes, north to the south, yes.
It links from South Africa to
Northern
Egypt.
Africa, yes. Mm-hmm.
Which one do you think costs more?
I mean, naturally, the Cairo-Cape Town highway should cost more.
Because
we don't operate the natural law in this country, do we?
you know why it should cost more? Because
Yes.
it's linking from the southern
Oh,
of Africa
to the
to the
that is
north
almost
of
on the
Africa.
yes, to the end.
But then,
Mm.
because Lagos-Calabar Highway, it doesn't even link from north to south.
It links
It links
sort
from
of
south to south.
Yes, yeah, technically.
From south to
South
south.
to south.
It costs, or it will cost $11 billion
for now.
For right now, in the starting phase.
Yes, yes.
But the Africa Cairo
Yeah.
highway
Mhm.
costs 1.6 billion.
1.6. What? 10
1.6
times more.
10 times more. And once again, the Lagos Calabar
Yeah.
is 700 kilometers. The
Seven-
other one is 10,000
And
kilometers.
it costs 1 billion.
1.6 billion. Let's say 2 billion. Let's just say
Give me
two,
400
yeah,
million.
let's dash them for $2 billion. Well, this one,
We are a blessed country.
amen.
We'll discuss that one day. Are we really blessed?
Are we really?
Are we really blessed?
Right, so how much do you think it costs not to build?
Mhm.
This is to renovate ICC Abuja.
ICC. Give me a range that I can choose from.
Once again, we're not talking of building, we're talking of renovation.
Renovating.
The building is already there.
Yes.
They just have to renovate
Yeah.
a few things here and
Okay.
there.
I don't know. I mean, give me a range.
Do you think it costs 5 billion for a renovation?
Let's say, given the Nigerian context,
Yes.
let's say 7 billion to renovate it.
You would think 7 billion. 7 billion is a lot.
Yes,
It's
a
actually
lot,
too
a
much.
lot, but
It is 7 billion can build 5 of whatever is already there from scratch.
Yes, 7 billion.
But yeah, do you know how it costs 39 billion naira?
39 billion.
39 billions
They built
to
another one.
renew.
They built a second one. They didn't tell you. I mean, they didn't check the back.
Do you know what they could have used that money to? They could have built 1,200 classrooms from scratch in Nigeria. Like they could have built 1,200 classrooms, but instead
At inflated prices.
at highly inflated price, they would still build one, or they would have let's 39 billion
39 billion
for that.
to
All
renovate.
right, to renovate.
Maybe they paid it Onile, or
Who knows?
or they dug the ground. You don't know this thing.
All right, another one. They had to build. I don't know why, because the vice president is a civil servant that earns money.
Technically,
He's a civil servant, not technically.
in Nigeria, technically,
He's not technically. He's a civil servant. He was supposed to be working for the people.
supposed.
That is his role. He's a civil servant that earns money every month, just like my father did when he was working for a long time. Then nobody puts building his house in the budget, but let's just leave that there. They put the building of the VP's house in the budget.
Okay.
They didn't take money from his salary. No. Nigerian people had to pay for it. Guess how much
Very nice man.
was the allocation for his
Since they
house
used 39 billion to build ICC,
to renovate.
ICC vice president is they're not on the same level.
Yeah, but ICC is like for the
Complex.
Yes, they come,
Yes.
but the
This one
vice president is
just
just
a
a one
home.
person's house.
So
So
let's say
a little, it's less.
okay,
Let's
okay,
assume yes.
okay. 5 to 10 billion.
Okay, that would be incredibly expensive if that was
Oh
the
my God.
amount.
I was wrong.
21 billion.
Oh no! They built his village. Check our budget. They built his village.
21
No,
billion
they
is
built
what
the
they said it
They
is.
built his village. They built his village.
21 billion. People
They
don't
built
understand. You know, in 1 billion, there
It's
is 1,000 million.
Oh God!
They took 21
That's why I said
1,000
they built his
million.
village. Look, you pity them. They built a village. You think it's easy?
And then you know what? You know the worst part?
Mhm.
After they fed, that was what they budgeted. Then they
Mm.
now said it was not enough.
Oh wow!
They now added an extra 765 million
Sheesh.
on top
Mm.
the 21 billion
Mm.
for renovating his guest house and quarters.
His
For the
guest
guest house.
house.
I wonder
That
whether
is
they're
for a
expecting
houseboy.
DJ Gabriel or
Okay.
they're expecting, I don't know, they're expecting in that
His
guest house.
I mean, come on
But
now.
that is what is
The richest
760.
man. Now, you don't know what is there.
That money they used to build that could have built 350 primary healthcare centers.
350.
350. That's so if they
in one
put
man's house.
10 in all the states.
10.
10 primary healthcare
Only Abuja
centers.
don't have.
Only Abuja doesn't need money. It's not
Exactly.
like his house. I'm sure the house has the primary 2 or 3 are inside that house because you cannot tell me. Let's move on. Okay, what do you think costs more in this one now? Is Nigerian street lights or a house in Lekki?
Okay. Those are very, very false equivalents. A house in Lekki or one street light.
Or one solar power street light.
Power.
One solar power street light. I'm not sure it has CCTV or any. Just street light.
No.
Just one street light or a house in Lekki.
This is not fair. I don't know. A house in Lekki should cost more. I mean, Lekki people are thieves too now. I mean, I've seen others guys to do this.
In the budget,
In the budget.
in the Nigerian budget, one street light was set at $166,000. So if you convert one street light, not the entire
one street light,
a singular street light,
powered by
heaven.
No. No.
Let's do calculation. Let me just calculate. 166,000. Our current rate of naira.
Let's give them 1.3. It's more than
1.3. Okay, so that is 215 million naira for one street light. It was in the budget. Like you know this. There are like 100 people in that Senate. They look at it. Everybody look at it and say, "Oh,
wow, this is cheap. Oh, people are giving us discount. They give us discount for this street light."
The most expensive street light, like that has CCTV camera surveillance, night mode. In the night,
no,
it will show
that area only have nights.
Oh my God!
Why you use 100K dollars for?
Not 166.
Sorry.
It's important. It's very important too.
It's almost 100K.
$166,000 for one. I said the most expensive street light that will have CCTV to have camera to record what's going on.
Okay.
In fact, it has night vision, infrared vision if you want. Is 5K. $5K.
Okay.
But the one that Nigeria government want to do
is a different one.
$166,000 for one. And how many is in
life? Definitely, this is what Iran is fighting for.
How many was in the budget? They allocated 246 million for that. $246 million for the project for 1,477 street lights.
Lifetime move. Okay. I mean, okay. And that costs more than the average house in Lekki.
200. You see the calculation. House in Lekki, not house in Afawube.
Yes.
Or house in in Lekki.
Okay. Moving on.
Let's go. All right. So first let's now know that Nigeria, one of the, it's not supposed to be a political thing, but
yeah, I mean
it's what it is. But one of the things that President Tinubu said was after 4 years, steady electricity or
steady.
You know how he planned for that steady electricity?
I don't know. Tell me.
By installing solar in his house.
Okay.
You don't mean Nigeria.
You don't anything for us.
No, he made it for himself. People did not ask the right question. He said
Learn from BDM. Ask the right question. I'm sure ask him, wait, sir, where will this NECC be?
Is it my house or is it like the owner? He put solar for himself. You know how much?
Please say.
First of all, before he put the solar, can you guess how much they claim? Let me put claim to be paying as a yearly bill for NEPA in the Aso Rock.
They are paying NEPA bill.
They were paying NEPA bill. That is why they now decided that no, this bill is too high. Instead, we are going to use solar.
Okay.
Imagine the government
is saying cannot afford bill. Like what? I mean,
okay.
I mean, I'm assuming their bill was what, 500 million. Has to be.
Why would you? We are talking of Nigeria. We are talking of billions. 500 million. What are you talking about?
City boys.
What are you talking about? 500 million. Is it for Ewa? Is it for Ewa? What is it for? They pay 47 billion. 47 what? Billion every year as NEPA bill.
7 billion naira.
As NEPA bill. I wonder if they were supplying light to the whole Abuja, or it was like maybe like the north central Abuja, Niger, Kogi state. The 166,000 street lights
in the office.
That's why. I see. Okay. 47 billion. Okay. And then I said, we are paying too much. Let us now do solar because that is the only way we can help. We're not fixing the lights and making everybody has light. None of that. We have to do solar for ourselves. And then the first budget for this in 2025, they budgeted 10 billion for the solar.
It's cheaper now.
Than the rent, right?
The rent. I mean, renting lights is cheaper. It's cheaper.
Then the next year they said no, that money there was some miscalculation. No, the sun they need the kind of solar panels they need. They need to get from sun and the moon. It needs to get from the sun and the moon and some stars.
Solar and nuclear.
They now added an extra 7 billion. Ooh. So total 17 billion. The money okay, that was 2026. Do you now still believe that on top that solar and everything and all of that, going off grid though, remember in the off grid going, they still paid 1.9 billion for fuel. For fuel for generator.
Okay.
Once again, let's start. They started this solar project 2025. Okay. Completed in 2026. That 2026, they still paid 1.9 billion for fuel. Oh. What a life we are living in, Okay.
I mean, let's put it
down. Now, that's money that they used to do just that solar.
17 billion.
17 billion. Do you know it could have been able to create electricity for a community of 60,000 people?
60,000 Nigerians. And only one office is using all of that.
Which one office? The man is not even there now. Right now, is it there? How many in the year? How many times?
Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
So I wonder who the light is for.
I mean,
staff.
I mean, it's an office now. They have
office of what?
They have HR.
All right.
Okay.
So that's that. Let me see.